Yeah, good morning and welcome back to the program. Please join me in welcoming two of my very good friends. We'll start with, of course, the Canine Executive Officer of Real Auto. Spark is in the building. Spark, where'd you go? He's right at my feet. Some people, we get him to go woof. And of course, Spark's assistant, my good buddy Felix from Real
Good
Auto.
morning.
How are you, sir?
Good. Morning, listeners.
Oh, I got to tell you, he is one intuitive, special dog.
Yeah,
He's like a person.
you can't have him.
That-
He already got a human.
I such a special four-legged buddy for sure. It's when he came in this morning, he looked around. He was looking for the late Miss Oscar. And when he realized that Oscar wasn't here, he said, "Okay, I'm in charge now." And then he immediately ran into the studio to his usual spot, right under my feet.
There you go. Yep.
I love this dog. How are things? Are we talking about one of my favorite? This is just like quintessential, a piece of Americana Chevrolet.
There you go. Yeah,
Uh,
it's amazing. Chevy has a vehicle for everyone.
yeah,
Yep.
they sure
Yeah.
do. They sure
Yeah.
do.
Yeah.
I excuse me. I rented. I think we talked about this yesterday. I know we talked about it off air before. About 2 weeks ago, I was in Florida, and just by hook or by crook, they tell you go between this space number and that space number and pick your car, right? So
Mhm.
I wanted not a big SUV. I wanted kind of a medium SUV, easy because it was going to be rainy and icky weekend while I was there. I wanted to be up high, and so I walked into the first one that I saw, and it was a Chevrolet. I want to say it was. Could it be the Tracker?
Yeah, it could be tracker or
Uh,
trailblazer.
I think it was
It's
a
called
Tracker.
Trailblazer
Yeah.
in the U.S.
Yeah, and I gotta tell you, what an incredible automobile!
Yep.
The technology
Mm-hmm.
inside of a Chevy these days.
Yep. It's a 1.23 cylinder turbo, so it has the power of almost a 2 liter,
Yeah.
but the fuel economy of a very small engine. So, and it has the EcoBoost system. So it allows you to have maximum power when
Mhm.
you need it and an amazing fuel economy when you don't need it, right? So, yeah, it's a great technology engine from Chevrolet.
I gotta tell you, just the fittings, the features, um, the the surroundings as you were inside the passenger cabin.
Right. It's
The
just like our tracker. It has an 8-inch infotainment system with
Yeah.
Android Auto, Apple Play, reverse camera. I mean, everything you need to connect to your car and also to feel safe. So it's an amazing SUV.
I gotta tell you, it was quite the experience. The other thing that um, I guess maybe I'm dating myself. I even though cars all today have the backup cameras,
Mm-hmm.
I'm still old school.
Yep.
I got to put the car in reverse. I put my arm up and look over my shoulder.
Yeah.
I'm still one of those.
Yeah. Yeah.
I
Well,
I have yet to get used to the cameras. I'm
yeah.
trying really hard, but
You'll get used to it. Just kind of like trust it a little more.
yeah,
But always look around, right? The cameras have, like any camera, it can't take everything,
right.
right? So if you have a coconut underneath your car or
Okay,
right underneath the bumper, it's not gonna see the coconut, right?
for
And
sure.
I'm saying a coconut, it could be a dog, it could be,
Anything,
anything,
right? A
you know,
child.
a
But
child.
be
Exactly.
smart. You
Right.
have to always use your
Right,
noggin.
right. So,
Um,
so we have that Chevy Tracker, the LT model, on a super special 2025. There's only about 8 or 9 units left at 23,490, 23,490.
twen-
Okay.
tw- so a little more than $23,000 buys me the truck that I. Oh my God,
Yep. And I will throw in a free undercoating if you do it by the next 2 months, 60-day sale that we're having.
that's deal.
Yep. And now, that's all. We're kind of excited. It's going to be in August 26th.
Mhm.
It's going to be our 9th-year anniversary
Bravo.
of Real Auto.
Bravo!
Right,
Congratulations.
thank
That's a big
Uh,
deal in the Caribbean.
Yep.
9 years.
And we're very happy. And, well, we're throwing the house out the window, right? So, yeah.
Oh, I love it. Oh,
Yeah.
I'm just blown away that the price of that truck.
Mhm.
That of that
Well,
SUV.
that's the
The
Chevy,
SUV.
the SUV. Yep.
I'm just blown away. at
Yeah,
that
we
price
even
point.
have more SUVs. We have the Chevy Groove Premier, which it has sunroof, leatherette interiors, reverse camera, 8-inch screen, Android, Apple Play for $21,500. Okay, there's only 4 units left at that
Do me a
price.
favor, lean
Okay.
forward. I think you might have a fever.
Yeah,
Did
I will.
did you fall and hit your head?
I do feel a little bit drowsy. Yeah.
Wow! Look
Yeah.
at these price points.
Yep.
That's incredible.
Yep. So it's amazing, and we'll throw free undercoating as well. Okay.
Wow.
Yeah.
Uh,
So this is the month, July and August,
wow.
to celebrate our 9-year anniversary.
Wow.
So yep. And there's a lot more, right? I mean, Chevy has a lot more. In the we have the Chevy Aveo, which is the new Chevrolet Aveo. Is a hatchback, 1.5 liter, automatic transmissions, alloy wheel, reverse camera, 8-inch screen, Android, Apple Play, and it's 17,995, right? So it's a great entry vehicle. It's not small, you know. Is a compact vehicle, but it's not a subcompact vehicle. And it has a great boot space and an amazing interior. So you should come and check it out.
Wow.
Yeah.
I I'm giving. I have to be honest. I'm giving Chevy another look, another once over, because they just are just hitting it out of the park with these. Now, you had mentioned three price points. I think what you said roughly is a little more than 17, a little more than 21, a little more than 23. For some people, that is a for anybody that's not, you don't have that necessarily sitting in your pocket, right? You don't walk in with a pile of cash and go here. I understand on Thursdays during the month of July you're having a meet the banker.
Right.
What? Tell me about that.
Yep. So every Thursday we will have a loan officer on site.
Oh, wait, today is Thursday, so today.
Mm-hmm.
Oh wow. Okay.
Yep. And that they can pre-qualify you on the spot, right? So if you come in, bring in, you know, your proof of address, bring in your, you know, if you can bring in your last pay slip,
Mhm.
you know, your, of course, your ID with a picture, your government ID with a
Your
picture.
driver's license.
That will be good. So, and you know, the necessary things for them to try to process your request on the spot.
Wow.
Right, and I mean, maybe some of you who are business owners would like to consider those as well. So there'll be a little bit more. You need to bring in your chamber of commerce and a little bit more things, right, when you're doing a commercial one. But yes, the loan officer will be there, ready to answer all your questions and provide the offers that the bank has, right, like special interest rates, special down payments.
Yeah, because I've never financed a car locally. How is, roughly speaking, how does?
So you walk around with a pile of cash.
Yeah, well, no, or I've paid for it, right? But you know how, what are typical, you know, how long are typical terms, lengths of loan on a car loan?
It's basically customizable, but some loans in local banks can reach up to 7 years.
Oh wow.
Yeah, and especially when it's like vehicles like pickups and SUVs, they can reach up to 7 years. Banks understand that the residual value of the vehicle can you know, the asset can hold the value, so they can stretch that far to lower the monthly payment, and they have different interest rates, you know, based on your credit scores or credit references and things like that. So yeah, so it's not a hard process. It's just that you need to complete the paperwork, so then they can expedite the request. So all banks are pretty similar in that sense. They are a bit different or peculiar on their offers, right? So each bank will have their own, you know, tailor offer, right?
Sure.
Yeah.
Well, that's what makes the world go round, right? That's what makes the world go round. What? But listen, before we go, you brought me a box. What can I open this box?
You can open the box.
I'm
That's
opening
for you.
Oh boy, you're making me happy. Ooh, 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 ooh. I'm opening. I can't. Let's see. Let me do this. I'm dropping paper. Spark. I don't hope I didn't hit you with the papers. Oh my God! Look at this. Ah, a Chevrolet. A Chevrolet. This is a nice little thermos. A nice little flask.
Yep.
This is
There you go.
awesome.
Yep.
Thank
it can
you
hold
so
cold or cold, and
Oh,
it's great. Yeah,
Chevrolet.
and it's really strong and sturdy, right?
Yeah, I
So
know.
it could be also.
It's heavy. It's I
Mhm.
mean it's heavy. The weight.
Yep.
It's a nice, and it's a nice size too.
Yep.
It's also blue, so you made me very happy. It's my favorite color.
Yeah. You know, we
Thank,
also have. Um,
thank you, sir.
you're welcome. We also have the um, the colors, right? So we
Oh,
have these for the colors to call in and answer some of your
oh,
trivia questions.
oh. We have some. Okay.
Okay, and they
So
can get a goodie bag and also a $50 fuel voucher. So that's coming soon.
okay. Are we?
Yep.
When are we we're doing this
We're
now?
gonna do it on air today.
Now,
Yeah, man.
now let's
I
hold.
I always have to bring a surprise,
Well,
right?
there you go. So listen,
Mhm.
our phone number to dial is 544-3377. You could win a fuel voucher worth $50
Okay.
along with a
Goodie bag, which
go-
includes okay, I'm gonna say includes a few Chevrolet items like
nice.
yep.
Nice.
All
Now,
right.
let's hope that Telem is behaving this morning. We've been having huge phone problems.
Mm.
Huge phone problems. So if you would like to be a lucky winner, call us 544-3377. 544-3377. We need a caller. We've got $50 worth of fuel. That's awesome. Hey,
Mhm.
I just spent, I think, like $47 or $48 yesterday
Mhm.
for to fill up my car. It was about halfway there. So this is free. And by guess what? The price of fuel just went up yesterday. The price of fuel just went up yesterday. So that this is a good thing. Hello, you're live on the air. Please don't say any bad words. Who's this?
This is Dorothy.
Hi,
Good
Dorothy.
morning.
How are you,
Morning.
Dorothy?
I'm very good. I'm
Good
just
to-
driving the dog to the vet.
I hope everything is okay.
Everything's perfect.
Cool. Well, so say hello to my good friend Felix from Real Auto.
Morning.
Hi, Felix. How
Hi,
are you today?
morning.
Good morning.
Good.
Good.
Great.
So do we have a question that we're going to ask Dorothy?
Yeah, well, she's into pets, so how about if she knows the name of the
Oh, the
CC
who, do you know
CEC?
the name of the canine executive officer who is asleep at my feet? We were talking about him earlier on the air, and it's the first time he's visited in quite some time. Might you remember? I'll give you a hint. It's the name. His name is the name of an old Chevrolet model that Chevy used to make.
Nova?
Not
Not that old. Not that old.
not that old.
Yeah.
Not that old. This was made in the.
The last year was 2022.
It begins with the letter S.
Seville?
That was a Cadillac, but there still there was
getting
the.
close,
we're-
close.
So let me give you. So you know how there's certain plugs that you put in the car. What they're blank plugs. They give the engine the fire that it needs to
Burn the fuel.
yeah. What
Rethink.
are those called?
Spark.
Bingo.
There you go.
Spark.
Woo. All
We
right.
well, let's see. Hang on. Let's make it official. Hang on. Where is my where is my winner button? Oh, we have to make it official, right? I can't find my
Absolutely.
find my winner button. It's here. So here we go. Winner. Dorothy, thank you for calling. We so what is Dorothy won?
She won the $50 fuel voucher, along with a goodie bag of other Chevrolet items, which includes an umbrella, flask, etc.
Wow.
So-
These are
I
cool.
just
These are
want
awesome.
you to know that my family were Chevy owners for years and years and years.
Okay.
love
We love Chevy.
All right. Thank
Chevy
you.
rocks.
And
Thank
you can pick up your goods at Real Auto in Phillipsburg, Longwall Road, number 13, and ask for Lisa, and she'll have them ready for you.
Lisa, thank
Lisa.
you very much. Really
Thank you,
appreciate
Dorothy.
it.
Thank you,
All
Dorothy.
right. Enjoy your day.
You too. Take
Okay.
care. Appreciate you calling. Take care. Bye bye.
All right.
Bye.
Bye.
And,
There you go.
There you go.
Yeah.
That's
Welcome.
cool.
Yeah, Dorothy.
That-
of
that's-
course, man. She's gonna fill up her tank. You know.
Yeah.
She'll be
listen,
happy.
Hey, that's a lot of money.
Her pet will be happy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I know Dorothy is a huge animal lover, and she would absolutely love our your canine executive officer Spark. I know that.
All
And
right.
yeah, yeah, she does. She's like me. She's a little, and we're all little, nutty cuckoo
Yeah.
for our dogs, and so that's cool.
Yeah,
That's
so we're very excited. We also have the new Chevy Montana. The
oh,
Montana is like a small pickup. Actually, it's a small pickup, right? It's a compact pickup.
right.
So it's kind of a unique product
Mhm.
because it has all the amenities of an SUV.
Mhm.
So it is behave like an SUV
Mhm.
in terms of the way it drives, how it feels,
Mhm.
and so forth. And it has the box space of a pickup, right,
Oh, that's
at the
cool.
back, right. And it comes, with tonneau cover, alloy wheels, reverse camera, Android, Apple Play. So you need to come check the new Chevy Montana, and we have them in stock right now. And
So you say like a small pickup.
yeah,
Does it have the interior space is one row of seating, or does it have a two rows of?
2 rows. It's a
Oh.
4-door
Wow,
compact pickup, so
that's cool.
you can carry very comfortable for passengers. It is a 5 passenger. I would say more comfortable for
Uh,
4,
yeah.
right? And you have your space at the back to carry your goods. Okay, the Chevy Montana.
Wow.
All
So
right.
what if you had to pick, what color would you get the Montana in?
Oh, they come white, red, black,
Mhm.
blue, maroon, and that's it. 5
Mm.
colors.
That's
Yep.
good. That's a good choice.
Yeah,
That's a good
it's a good
choice.
choice, and it's only $27,490 for a pickup,
Oh my God.
right?
Are you sure you didn't fall and hit your head?
No, actually,
These
I
are
did not.
great. These are great deals,
They
man.
are telling you we're throwing the house out the window. It's our 9-year celebration,
I
and we
love
want
it.
you to come and check our Chevys and talk to our sales specialists exactly what your drive like is, where you go point A to point B every day on the weekends and so on, so we can understand which is the best product that fits your needs, and also what are your wants,
Mm.
right, in terms of what do you would like to have in your vehicle. So they're ready to take your request and provide you with the best options that we have right there. And our after sales team, which, by the way, we want to thank them for always being willing and able to provide great service to our customers and meet their expectations. We're all humans, and vehicles are machines built by humans,
Mm.
right? So I would say nothing is perfect, right? So you have to be transparent on this. Nothing is perfect. What makes a difference is who's behind you
Mm.
when you need it, right? And that's our team is right there, ready to take care of your vehicle and your vehicle needs. And we would want to tell them that we really appreciate all their efforts and results. Okay.
Well, I got to tell you that I've been in your facility. I've been in the building. This is not like any other car dealership that I've ever been in. I mean, especially if you walk into the service area, right? It's like you're walking into an operating room.
Yeah.
It is that pristine and that meticulous of an operation, and and it speaks to the quality of the personnel that you have on your team. So
Yep.
bravo,
Yeah.
not easy to
Yeah.
keep anything like that.
Definitely it was designed with all things in mind, with the Kaizen concept
Mm.
of Japanese Kaizen concept,
Mm.
which means continuous improvement.
Mm.
And you know, honestly, at the end of the day, without the people, it'll just be a building, right?
Yeah,
So what makes it a company is the people. So,
yeah.
yep.
What my grandmother used to always say. We would talk about the house, right? And she would
Mm-hmm.
say, "It's not the house;
Uh-huh.
it's the people in the house."
And that make it a home.
Right.
There you go.
Same thing.
Right.
It's always about the people.
Great.
And even in today's day and age of, all the AI and
Mm-hmm.
the automation and the less people that you often see, it's
Mm-hmm.
still about the people.
There you go.
Always.
Exactly.
Always, always, always.
Yeah. So
S-
a lot more of Chevrolet. We also have the bigger pickup like the Silverado, right?
Yeah.
Which could
And that's an old Chevy name too. That's been around
yeah,
forever.
it's been for years, and it has a lot of mutations and changes and improvements throughout the years. The Chevy Silverado is a V8 engine, so it's a full size pickup, It's sometimes the dream of certain people who would like to own a kind of luxury pickup, and the Silverado can provide that. It has all the amenities of an SUV like a Suburban or a Tahoe,
Mm-hmm.
and the versatility of a pickup, right? So it's 4 door, but it's like, all four doors are all full size doors.
You
That's
got yeah.
So it's very comfortable to get in the back, jump in and out. It had also the ecosystem from GM, so it can run in 8 cylinders, 6 cylinders, or 4 cylinders, depending on the speed and power that you need.
Oh wow.
And that creates a big difference, right? So it's not the same idling in traffic on a V8 engine that idling in traffic on a 4 cylinder. And
Wow.
Chevy can deliver that on the Silverado. Actually, it can deliver it on the Silverado, it can deliver it on the Tahoe, and it can deliver it on the Suburban.
Oh wow.
So all these engines have the same eco technology from General Motors, and they have like an amazing fuel economy for their size. You wouldn't believe that such a big vehicle, can be so fuel efficient. Right?
Do you had said the Suburban?
Yep.
Is that that's still? I mean, that's really an iconic vehicle for Chevy. It's been around for as long as I can remember, and it has really kind of the vehicle itself has gone through a huge transformation.
Yeah.
Over the years. It
Yeah.
used to be very utilitarian.
Right. The Suburban originally was your family vehicle to go out and pull out your boat or pull out your camper
Right.
and go out camping and so on. And it can still do that,
Mhm.
right? That vehicle, it can still do that. But now it has been transformed more to your, luxury, secure, with a great character kind of vehicle. So it's used a lot to move high profile people like artists or government officials or high CEOs of a certain companies, so they all use Suburban as their vehicle of choice.
And they always have they're black and they're
Yep.
decked out with
Mhm.
all of the luxurious
Right.
interior features.
Right. So
As a matter of fact, like I had when I flew from here to New York City, the car service that picked me up, you know what they came with? A Suburban.
A Suburban.
All decked out like
Yep.
little me in this one big Suburban.
Yeah, you get lost.
Yeah, they're
Yeah.
big.
It looks like Toys R Us inside,
Yeah,
It
for-
has
no.
so many. It has screens and things,
I was blown away. I was like, I just want to give us stuff to play with in the car. I was happy. Give me something to do with
Yeah.
for 2
So
hours.
it's the vehicle of choice of corporate aviation logistics in San Martin as well. So you will see them around the corporate aviation
Yeah,
airport and the terminal over there.
I love it.
So it's a great vehicle, and okay. And then we have on all these luxury Chevy vehicles like Blazer, Tahoe, Suburban,
Mhm.
and Silverado. You will get 5-year warranty,
Wow.
free undercoating, and 30,000 kilometers of servicing or maintenance.
So for the first 30,000 kilometers,
30,000 kilometers.
the maintenance is.
I drive about 9,000 a year
I was going.
in
Yeah.
San Martin, and I drive around because we have a French side operation and a
Right.
Dutch side operation, right? So
Yeah.
I drive about 9,000 a year. So 30,000 can be 3 years or more.
I drive.
Right.
I drive from pretty much. I don't drive that much. I mean, that could last me a long time here.
Yeah.
That's incredible. That's just awesome stuff. What of all of the luxury kind of SUVs, the Suburban, the Tahoe, what was the other
The
one?
Blazer.
The Blazer. If you had to pick one, so Blazer a little smaller, then Tahoe, then
Mhm.
Suburban, correct?
Exactly.
If you had to pick one as kind of a daily driver, what would you pick?
Oh boy, that's a difficult question.
I know all of them. Right?
Okay, but
Or
for my preference.
Let me rephrase. For you and Spark, which one would you pick?
Right. My preference will be the Blazer.
Yeah.
It will be the Blazer. It has the Camaro engine.
Oh.
So it has,
Little
enough
juice.
kick
Mm.
into it. And it has all the blows and whistles in terms of technology in the interior, all the connectivity, and it has great looks. The Blazer really looks like a kind of like a fast SUV. You know, it's trendy.
What's the price point on a Blazer? Can I is
Yeah, Blazers start as low as $46,500.
mm-hmm.
Yeah, yeah,
That's a great truck,
yep.
and that's another name that's been around for a long time.
Right, and it transformed a lot because
Yeah.
it was the what happened was that the Blazer was like the Tahoe size, but then it transformed to being a smaller size SUV.
Yeah.
Right. So yeah, and it's all-wheel drive also.
But
So,
and
yeah.
people go, "Oh, we don't have bad weather here." Listen, the roads get slick here in the rain because we go for a long period where it's very dry and get a lot of oil and stuff on the road, and then we get some rain and it gets pretty slippery. Or you live up on top of a hill and you need the extra oomph when it's wet to get up the hill.
Yeah. Or the turn.
Yeah.
You know, you have to make a kind of a tight turn and going up and it's raining and driving into your driveway or whatever. Yeah. Sometimes.
I used to sit here and when my mom would come to the studio and she would come to visit and we'd look out the window and there's a steep driveway across the way from us and she would go, "Can't imagine driving up that in the snow." And so thank God we don't have the snow here.
Yeah. But let me tell you, this is amazing. We have a lot of product, not only Chevrolet, we have Suzuki S-Cross and Vitara with up to $4,500 discount, brought to you by the Rut Sun Connection, which is Suzuki way of life.
I love it.
So, right. And we also have, as you know, Toyota, and we have Prado, the new 4Runner with the new engine technology. You need to come see it. All product comes with 3-year maintenance package as well included. So no worries for 3 years. And we have, you want to know something about a pickup? Okay. So Toyota Hilux.
Yeah.
You heard about Toyota Hilux, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So we have people, I have people tell me, "Oh, Felix, I need I want a longer bed, longer space to carry more cargo. When I'm carrying stuff, I need to be using that red flag all the time, in the back because it's hanging out the back of the pickup." So we have the single cab, which is the pickup that will give you the longest bed. Okay. Now, are you ready for me to tell you what the price of the single cab indestructible Hilux is?
Okay, so before you tell me what the price is, let me know. Let me make sure I put my seatbelt on in my chair because I don't want to fall out. But when you shock me with the price, and I want to make sure we don't need a doctor. We don't need a doctor. And,
all right. So
yeah,
the single cab.
Do you want
Hilux?
You want a drum roll? I can give you a drum roll.
There you go.
Let me give you a drum roll. Hang on.
Hilux pickup.
Hang on. Where's the here we go?
Bed liner.
Yeah.
Included. Radio.
Yeah.
$26,500.
You're really not feeling okay, are you?
No, this is at all. I must be totally nuts.
We need a doc.
$26,000.
Dr. Danaway to the Dr. Danaway.
Toyota Hilux. $26,500 for a Toyota Hilux.
Wow.
$26,500.
Wow.
Okay.
Wow. We're gonna take another caller. 544-3377 if you'd like to win a gas coupon. $50 coupon off for fuel. 544-3377. Call us. 544-3377. This is wow. 20. Wait, I gotta look at you. Did you say that right? $26,500
for a brand new Toyota Hilux.
We need to call the doctor in for you. You obviously not feeling well. That's one hell of a deal. 544-3377 if you'd like to call and win a gas coupon, $50.
There you go. And anyone accepting applications, I might be looking for a job after that price.
Oh, you're too funny. 544-3377. It is 8:32. 544-3377 if you would like to win a coupon from Real Auto, $50 off on gasoline. Good stuff. We'll be right back. More with Felix from Real Auto after these messages. Here's everything that's happening tonight. Welcome back to the program. Felix, we're going to play one song, but I did get a message from Dorothy, who was our first winner of the $50 gas coupon. She said, "Wow, it's my lucky day. Please let Felix know that I still drive a 2002 Chevy Trailblazer LTZ when I'm in Canada. How cool is that?
Wow.
That's what, at 23 years old?
Yeah.
That's unbelievable.
Amazing.
That's unbelievable. Okay, we don't want anybody to be running on empty, so call me right now, 544-3377. You could be our next lucky winner, $50 gas voucher, courtesy of a Real Auto. 544-3377. Speaking of running on empty, here's Jackson Brown. Well, good morning and welcome back to the program. I have a sneaky suspicion the phone lines are down as Telem is having issues in the neighborhood. But if you want to try, see if you get through 544-3377. You never know with these things. 544-3377. Hello, Spark. Spark just kissed my toe. Thank you, Spark. 544-3377 if you'd like to win $50 to use.
Yeah, making a test.
Oh, let's see. Let's see.
Yeah.
That's you. Okay, so the phones are up. 544-3377. I don't want to put you on
Get
the
the
air.
chance to win out.
544-33. Let me hang you up. I'm hanging you up. 544-3377. We'll see if it all stays up.
Yeah, and get a chance to win a $50 voucher and a bunch of Chevrolet goodies.
Love that.
All
Love
right.
it. Love it. Love it. Easy. Have we so remember today is Meet the Banker.
Mhm. That's correct. Today is Meet the Banker at Real Auto,
It's
13 Longwall Road, 542-2318. That's our switchboard, 542-2318.
Perfect. And if you'd like to be our winner this morning, 544-3377.
Yep, and keep in mind the Chevrolet lineup, right? The lineup, you have the Chevrolet Aveo, we have the Chevrolet Groove, Chevy Tracker, Chevrolet Montana, Chevy Blazer, Traverse, Tahoe, Suburban, and Silverado. So there's a great lineup there in Chevrolet to find a vehicle for you.
544-3377. 9 years. 9-year anniversary is when? Your
August 26th.
Wow.
So it's just a few days.
Gotta love it.
In a few days. Yep. And we're very excited to be in San Martin for 9 years. And we want to show the community our appreciation. And we have a great specials going on from between now and our anniversary. So come on down to Real Auto. Remember, we have 2 locations. One in 13 Longwall Road, Phillipsburg, and the other one is in Grand Cache, right in front of the airport runway, by the side of Hope Estate.
The green fence.
The green fence. There you go. The green fence. You can't miss it.
You know, people always say, why is it called Longwall Road in Phillipsburg? Well, if you look, there's a long wall on the side of the road. That's why it's called Longwall Road.
Yep. There's a wall there to protect the pond, right, from flooding the roads. So it's right there.
Very easy to find. 544-3377 if you would like to be our next lucky winner, $50 gas voucher courtesy of Real Auto. Meet the Banker today. What time do we open this morning? The store opens at what time?
Service department opens at 7:30, and sales open. Everything else opens at 8.
So open now.
Yep, and we close at 5. Everything else. And then sales stays at till 5:30, and service department as well.
Perfect.
So, and if you need more time to come pick up your vehicle or pick up your part, give us a call, and we'll make the arrangements as necessary. Okay. We also
you don't hear
open on
that.
Saturdays.
You don't hear that anymore anywhere. Bravo.
Of course, just give us a call, 542-2318. Talk to Melissa, and she'll set you up.
I love it.
Okay. And we also open on Saturdays from 9 to 2.
Love it.
Okay. So. And feel at home, huh? That's your home. We're there to serve. It's a pleasure to serve, and we're ready to accommodate all requests. I mean, we have customers sometimes want to pick up their vehicle at 8 p.m. So service department coordinates that with the security, and security will deliver the vehicle for you.
How cool!
Right. So keep that in mind, right? And if it's like very early in the morning and you need to drop your vehicle, just give us a call the day before, and we can ask security to let you in at 5:30 in the morning if you need to catch a plane or whatever, right? So we can accommodate those requests.
Yeah, a lot of people do that. They'll coordinate their car service and maintenance
when they're flying,
when they're traveling.
When they're traveling, exactly.
I do that all the time.
Yeah. So great.
Always good stuff. We're going to work on getting you giving away a few more gas vouchers this morning, and of course, happy anniversary, 9 happy years of Real Auto on San Martin.
Thank you so much.
And thank you for, it was always nice to see you. And by the way, thank you. Is Spark going to work today? Is he going to keep everybody in line over at
No, Spark's going by.
He's going home?
He's going by the daycare.
Oh!
I call it daycare, but it's really not daycare. It's my great neighbor, Melanie. She has a female dog, and they're like brothers. Yeah. So
You have a friend, huh? Oh
Yeah.
boy,
Yeah.
he's a very special dog.
There you go.
And Felix, always a pleasure.
Thank
And
you.
we look forward to. Please give my best to Rakeem. He usually when you're not here, he comes in.
Yep.
And he does a great job on the air, and he loves it.
Yeah, Rakim is a car fan for sure.
Yeah, big
Yep.
time. I
Yep,
give him
yep.
my best. He's become a good friend.
Thank you so much. Have a great day, and everyone else, enjoy the rest of the day and the coming weekend.
Talk to you soon, brother.
Take care.
Take care of yourself. It is 8:50 right here in the Northeast Caribbean. More Fresh Air in the Morning is on the way. Please, please, please stick around. Keep my phone in your handy, 544-3377.